My name is Eva, and I'm studying a fashion design associate degree in RMIT right now.
So my name is Leroy, and I am a fashion stylist. I've been doing this for 5 years, and I moved here from Hong Kong to Melbourne to do my degree and my career. Started from Melbourne here.
My name is Rachel Jory. I recently graduated from Kangan last year. I did my advanced diploma.
This is my first year. I finished high school last year. And basically the difference between this course and other fashion design is this one's more practical and is more useful. It's more straight to the industrial. So basically if you finish this course, you can go straight into industrial with your degree because you basically know everything. It's pretty like full-on. At the first semester I kind of disliked this course, but then after I just keep, studying and work hard, I found like it's actually really fun to sew a lot and to actually learn what to do. Because a lot of designer, like even though in the future it's really important, whatever you do as a designer, stylist or buyer, you just really need to know the construction of the garment and a lot of things that I learned from this course.
I'm just doing pattern making right now, and you just make patterns. I'm making this pants, and it's for my assessment 3, and you have to make like an outfit, and I'm making a blazer and a pants. The pants is split at the bottom and with 2 different fabric, so it's like contrasting.
I really like that the feeling when I sew, it kind of like it's really satisfying. And also I like to draw, like just put my habit as like a part of my study life, which is really important for me. I feel like I'm very valued as a person because back to high school, people just judges you by like how good your math is, and I didn't really find that back then. And now I do feel like I have something to do in my life and I have like a goal to achieve in the future. That you can make a lot of cool friends from here. A lot of them are really like, in high school we just kind of like we're forced to be together because we're in the same school, even though you don't really have the exact same interests. Whereas here, everybody loves what you love and you can make friends so much easier and you really have the same passion, and I feel like this is really the place you find the best friend of the rest of your life. Doing fashion demonstrates me as an artist, you can say, and also really makes me realize what's important in life. And I do want to, be big in the future and go ahead.
Before I started studying at Whitehouse, I already had experience and I already had a diploma of styling back then in Hong Kong. So I've started my styling career here in Melbourne after since I moved here, and then I've started my degree at the same time. What I have learned from Whitehouse, there's a lot that I've learned really. It's not just about how to style, it's about the full package. From creating a concept to how to prepare, execute it, post-production, everything, even small details. It's not just about the clothes, of course. We also got taught how to do set design and stuff, which actually helps us to be a creative director as well, because you are thinking of the whole thing. You're not just thinking of a look. It's more than just a look always. Yeah, so that is like the mood board for my upcoming shoot with the more bold menswear suiting and the fetish gear that I'm trying to incorporate with. So I hope that will turn out well. And as a stylist myself, I like to tell a story in every image that I'm producing, because I like to have a story in every photo to give everyone to feel more than just the look. I'm very different to other Melbourne fashion stylists because a lot of them would try to fit in, and I don't. This one I am going for definitely more the gold. The golder the better. I love the gold. I really try to create my own style, my aesthetic. I think that's the reason I get recognized a bit easier than the others, because there are quite a few genre, as in fashion genre stylings in Melbourne. So there's minimalism, which that's definitely not what I'm going for. And there's some very bohemian or very hippie style, which is still not me. And there's also this very proper formal style, but in a way that is not really intriguing or nothing special or new. And I always believe, as a stylist, I always said, if like more is always better than, like, a lot of people said less is more, and I said more is always better, because if there's something wrong about your look, for example, just add something to change it. You don't have to take something away sometimes, because you can always go bold, you can always be different, and you can still look fabulous even though you have a lot on it. Doesn't mean that you are too much. There's never too much for you.
And since then I've graduated and opened my own label called Jozza Jean. So I sell a range of vintage, rework vintage, and then one-of-a-kind original designs, all made from recycled materials. So these are materials that I source from op shops all over Melbourne, that I then transform and reinvent. I always had this inner conflict, because I did love fashion, but I didn't agree with so many aspects of the industry. And then it kind of dawned on me that this isn't about fitting in to the industry, this is about, you know, bringing a new approach to fashion. And it just so happened that Kangan introduced sustainability the year I applied, so it worked out really well. I was really blessed to go to Kangan, really, because they have a really good relationship with Red Cross. So when I started, they started collaborating with Red Cross, and Red Cross would donate heaps of clothes that they couldn't salvage, and give the students an opportunity to upcycle. And then they introduced the sustainable fashion show. I was nervous, I was more excited, and I think even looking from the first year fashion show to the second, the quality of the pieces as well, and the students and their creativity, that's what I enjoy seeing. It's not just about, me showcasing my pieces. I think it's really good to just be able to see all the students and how creative they are, and seeing upcycling, really being showcased, which is really good. For my latest pieces with the rug, it was kind of just an organic process. Like, I knew I wanted to do a kimono style coat, and I knew that the rug was going to be a big placement on that. But then, like, the skirt and the shorts and the other things I added to it kind of just all kind of flows. And I just saw what else I could do with it and just made as much as I could. I learned a lot throughout the years, the design wise, pattern making. Like, it's so hands-on, which is perfect because it teaches you every little section. But I think the advanced diploma at the end, it gives you the freedom to create your own vision, and it really is up to you. Like, the teachers are there to support you, but you're working on your time frame and you've got your deadlines to meet. So it really does help you get into time management, and it teaches you all the aspects. So when you do go out on your own, or you do go work in the industry, you have the confidence and you know all the aspects. I think now the sustainable industry is becoming a lot bigger. I think, a lot of people are becoming a lot more aware of the impact the industry is having on our environment, the fact that it's not sustainable for it to continue to go on like this. And that's what I like about the sustainable community as well, especially within fashion. I don't even feel like it's a competition, because we're all got the same aim in mind, and it's just how we use our creativity to express that. But yeah, I think, the industry will have to change. It is inevitable, but it's like, why are we waiting for the resources to be depleted? Why don't we start now? So that's what I hope to show, and I think, a lot of people are becoming more conscious about what they're buying, and I think it's important for us to know that we do have the power over who we decide to give our money to, what businesses and what impact they are having.